Penn State Harrisburg. I am Cadet Figueroa, U.S. Army. As I'm sure you all know, the election and COVID-19 are two very important matters currently happening today. But I'd like to talk about another important matter that should be acknowledged. Today is Veterans Day, and today we take time out of our regular schedule to honor those who have sacrificed so much for us, their time, their resources, and their quality of life, to defend the freedoms that we enjoy today. Freedoms that some countries do not have, like the right to practice religion, the right to speak freely, and the right to vote. These brave men and women deserve our respect, as they stood up in the face of oppression and declared, "I'm going to defend this." They have fought valiantly, and we applaud their efforts. So as you enjoy your day today, please think about our soldiers and what they are doing for you today, and what they have done and fought for in the past. We are thankful for what they have contributed in the past and what they will continue to contribute today. When you see a veteran, please thank them for their service. Now, please enjoy the following ceremony.
My name is Autumn Walden, and I am the proud widow of Sergeant First Class Brett Walden, a 5th Special Forces Army soldier that was killed in action on August 5th, 2005 in Iraq. Veterans Day is a day to honor and be grateful for all veterans. Veterans continue to fight terrorism while we sleep safely in our beds. But it is even more to me than that. The veterans' motto is to never leave a man behind. Veterans have each other's backs, or their six, as they say. This brotherly bond runs deep within the military community. So deep that when one of their own has sacrificed his life, they still don't leave that brother behind by taking care of his family. I've experienced this firsthand, and not a day goes by that one of Brett's brothers doesn't contact me just to make sure I'm doing okay, even after 15 years since my husband's death. So on this Veterans Day and every day, I thank all veterans for their selfless sacrifice made to allow us to enjoy the freedoms we have in America and to always have their brothers' backs in life and in death. Thank you, veterans, for your sacrifice, your bravery, and the example you set for all of us, all in the name of freedom and democracy. Thank you for your service, not just today, but every day. And thank you for always having my six.
Hi, my name's Joshua Schools. You guys might remember me from working in housing and foods around campus. So Veterans Day, when I was going into the Marines, I had literally just got done swearing in for the first time when September 11th, 2001 happened. So as you can imagine, it was kind of an intense time in the military. And when I think of Veterans Day, I think about it being the time to recognize and celebrate those willing to set aside the self-preservation instinct to defend the freedoms that every one of us hold dear. So as you go into this Veterans Day, take time to thank a veteran, whether it's a friend, family member, neighbor, heck, even a stranger. Because the one thing they all have in common is they were willing to make a sacrifice to defend our country. So to all the vets out there, happy Veterans Day from the bottom of my heart.
On this Veterans Day, I am pleased to join with the entire university to honor those on our campuses and in our communities who have served or are serving in the armed forces, as well as those in the reserves. Even as we celebrate today, many in the reserves and the National Guard have been called to duty to meet the challenges brought by the pandemic. We are grateful for the service of all of them including the veterans at our own Penn State Harrisburg. More than 300 are students, and they represent all branches of the armed forces. It is important that we honor and thank those who have given of themselves for our country, and that we recognize and value the unique role they play in the life of our campus. It is my privilege to express my deep personal gratitude, and that of the entire Penn State Harrisburg community. To all of our service members, we thank you.